All right, we are back in the kitchen this morning. Summer of Fun is right around the corner, and the Girl Scouts of Gateway Council is offering camp options for girls across Northeast Florida, from STEM activities to overnight adventures. And joining us here this morning is Lauren Adams and Patrice Albanier to share some new seasons, things to happen. And I love tie-dyeing. I can't remember the last time we did tie-dyeing. So Lauren and Patrice, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
So we had fun with arm wrestling. So now we're in the kitchen. Tell me all about how these activities take place, because clearly this shirt is what I'm going for.
Yes, so tie-dyeing is a camp classic. We do it at our residential camp at Camp Kateri, but we have a variety of different camps we offer throughout the summer.
Okay. So when it comes to kids joining in the summer camp, what is the best thing about this, and why do you enjoy teaching the classes too as well?
I would say my favorite moment is just when you're with your girls alone and you're just having that bonding experience. You're able to go kayaking, go canoe, you're able to volunteer and just have those moments of pure friendship.
Patrice, help us out.
Sure.
We have our gloves. All right, let's get started.
So I want you both to put your gloves on, and your shirts are already pre-dampened. So if you're tie-dyeing at home, you're just gonna make sure your shirt is damp. Get your gloves on.
If I could just put the glove on.
That way you don't stain your skin.
Right. Okay.
So you're gonna take your shirt, and we're gonna just lay it out on the table. So if you could just lay it out.
Okay.
And we're gonna do a swirl method. There are many different methods to tie-dyeing. So you're just gonna grab your shirt up in the middle, and then you're gonna swirl it around till it's all the way in a circle.
Okay.
Keep swirling, keep swirling.
All right.
Beautiful. Then you have some rubber bands. So we're gonna rubber band it kind of across so it's secure. So I would say at least 3 or 4 rubber bands.
Okay. All right. And this is something the kids are going to be able to do if they come to the summer camp,
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
All right. We go this way.
And then after you feel like it's secure, you're gonna put it in the pan,
Okay.
which is just a place for us to keep it kind of contained. And this is where the fun happens. So you're gonna pick your favorite colors, and you're gonna go wild with the shirt.
Of course, pink and green. I hope this looks red. I'm a little afraid. Here we go. It is red. Oh, no, it's pink.
And you want to use a good amount of dye, so you make sure that the shirt is saturated, like our example here.
Okay.
You're gonna do the front and the back. So.
All right. All right, Lauren, what's your favorite thing about joining summer camp? Because some kids, you know, they don't want to do it, but then you come back from summer camp with all these new friends and everything.
So I was definitely that kid who was scared of going to camp. I actually would not go to sleepovers as a kid. That was something that really scared me. But going into 7th grade, I made that leap and I went to residential camp at Camp Kateri. And that's that quintessential summer camp experience of kayaking, canoe, s'mores, all that good fun. But I would say my favorite thing is Smile Camp, which is a volunteer opportunity. So it's actually put on by Girl Scouts, and we're able to be the counselors and the people running the camp. And just that having that level of leadership and being able to take over and actually plan the camp as a director is definitely my favorite part.
Ooh.
And that
All right.
camp is for young people in Northeast Florida with disabilities.
Yeah. When parents are at home thinking about this, like now, saying, oh my goodness, I can't believe, you know, summer camp, we're even talking about summer camp right now. How do they go about finding you? And, you know, how do you make your kids comfortable with going to summer camp? Because they already did school, and now it feels like it's more.
So you can visit our website, www.gsgateway.org. And at the top of our page, there's a little tent, and it tells you all about our camp offerings. There's also a camp readiness quiz in our camp guide, so they can take that together to see if they're ready for maybe a day camp experience or a half week or a whole week overnight experience.
All right, it looks like I think I'm finished.
I think you're ready.
Made enough of a mess.
So we're just gonna put it in this plastic bag, and then you'll let it sit for 24 hours, rinse and wash, and you'll be ready to wear.
All right. Well, if anyone, again, is interested in joining the Girl Scouts and learning a little bit more about this summer camp, because I know even grandma and grandpa are at home thinking too as well, how do they go about finding you all?
So once again, just visit our website, www.jsgateway.org, and click the camp tab at the top of the page. We'd love to have you.
All right, Lauren and Patrice, thank you so much for joining us here on Good Morning Jacksonville. I promise you, I'm going to show you all my shirt. Probably, how long does this take?
24 hours,
24
rinse
hours.
and wash.
All right, rinse and wash, 24 hours. You'll see it tomorrow. I'll rock it. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.